Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to Masters of Motorsport.
Thank you.
With me, Paul Smith.
And myself, Mark Smith.
Today we're going to be discussing, well, the person that people call the greatest. I don't.
The legend.
That is, unfortunately, passed away, Ayrton Senna.
Yeah.
Let's see, he won the World Championship 3 times. Started his career with Tolman.
Where are they now?
That mecca of Formula 1 engineering.
Height of technology.
He unfortunately only had 10 seasons in Formula 1 because, of course, it was tragically cut short was his career. 161 starts, 41 wins, and like I say, the 3 World Championships. He had the rival with Alain Prost.
Of course, everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that, and we've discussed that at length in the Alain Prost show.
France's best racing driver.
Not only that, he had confrontations with drivers off the track as well, like with Nigel Mansell.
Yeah, just a little.
Where he punch Nigel Mansell?
He did punch Nigel Mansell right in the face.
Yeah, and he also confronted Eddie Irvine after the 1993 Japanese Grand Prix.
Yeah, but everybody went and got Eddie Irvine. Right?
If you search online with a popular search engine that you find on the interweb, you can actually find a transcript that a journalist has actually written onto the interweb of what actually was said between Ayrton Senna and Eddie Irvine.
If we find a link for it while we're putting this on YouTube, we'll put it in the description.
Yeah, we'll put it in that bit there on there. And basically, Ayrton Senna wasn't happy that he lapped Eddie Irvine, but because he couldn't get past Damon Hill, Eddie Irvine went, I can't be bothered waiting behind this guy, so he overtook Ayrton Senna again. And unlapped himself, which Ayrton didn't appreciate for some reason. I can't imagine why. So he confronted Eddie Irvine, and lo and behold, he punched him as well.
Yes, in the face.
Quite a notorious club that is, I think. You can turn around and say, I was punched by Ayrton Senna.
Well, Eddie Irvine and Nigel Mansell could set up a Facebook group. I've been punched by Ayrton Senna.
Absolutely. Right, so not only was the punching incident, but there was controversy on the track, of course. He famously had a collision with Alain Prost.
Twice in 2 years.
At the same Grand Prix.
To decide the titles.
Yes. Of course, Alain Prost won the world title in '89 when they crashed into each other at the chicane. Ayrton Senna got pushed back onto the track by the marshals, but then went on to win the race, but then got disqualified
for being pushed.
Then, of course, 1990, famously, first corner, didn't get away well from the start line, and just decided to T-bone straight into the side of Alain Prost, and
which is always a good way to end a race
at the start. So, we've got the controversies there,
Do you think he sounds a little bit like a Michael Schumacher, maybe?
This is the point I made in the Michael Schumacher discussion.
Yeah.
Links
are on that side to the other videos.
Yeah. What you've got to remember is, people know, geniuses generally have flaws.
Yeah, look at Batman.
He wasn't a genius.
Alright. He's an orphan. That's different.
That's a sad story.
Yeah.
But not only that, not only Batman, but of course you've got Peter Parker, who was Spider-Man. But
it's nothing to do with Senna.
No. So yeah, Ayrton Senna, would you consider him a controversial figure when you consider the likes of Michael Schumacher being called controversial for all the incidents that they've had?
Well, it's probably been reported more, obviously, with Schumacher because there's a lot more media access to the formula. But looking back on what has happened, comparing the two, obviously the same amount of wins is different, but the bits on and off the track, yeah, you could say they're in the same vein with that. Personally, I'd probably shelf Ayrton Senna. Alan Senna, that's his brother. Ayrton Senna, slightly above Michael Schumacher in my eyes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I said earlier in the Michael Schumacher show that I thought Michael Schumacher was the greatest. But that's purely because we discussed that anyway. So, Ayrton Senna, rounding up, fantastic world champion.
Flawed
Flawed
genius.
Flawed genius, yes. Yeah, absolutely. and really unfortunate the way that his career was tragically ended with his death at the San Marino Grand Prix. So that's a rather sad end to Masters of Motorsport, but there you go, that's the Ayrton Senna story. There's a film about it coming out in the summer. Apparently it's brilliant. I want to see it. I'm sure you do as well.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that's enough from us for this video. Why not join us next time for Masters of Motorsport?